what's going on, you guys? Shelly Hollis here, one of the commentators for Toscano Boxing. Today, I'm here with the headliner, Manuel Jaimes. Manuel, welcome back, brother. You have had like an incredible year leading up to this point. I know you're coming off headline, well, not necessarily headlining, but on becoming a fighter on a big headline card with Canelo. Then you fight like one of the youngest world champions at the time. I mean, your ride has been crazy. Everybody has seen you here in Stockton. Everybody has seen you grow. So what has like the last year been like for you since you've just been kind of here? Tell everybody why you're taking your layoff and like what's changing your life.
Yeah, so obviously, I had the fight on the Canelo card against Rolly, who I'm pretty sure is a world champion right now. And then after that, I fought Abdullah Mason, another world champion. So 2 fights back-to-back against real good competition. And then after that, during that training camp of the Abdullah Mason fight, maybe a little bit before that, we found out my wife was pregnant. So leading up to that Mason fight, just focusing on the family and the fight and stuff. And then after that, it's kind of like, you know what, let me focus on my family, let the baby come, and we'll see what happens. And ended up just taking a year off and just getting right back to it.
Dude, when it comes to Stockton, like you easily have to be one of the most decorated fighters. I think when you're younger, you actually held the Youth World Championship, right? Yeah. After Devin Haney. And then you're talking about like your last 2 fights are green belts. You fought 2 guys that actually have world championship titles right now. Like, what does it feel to be in this company?
Yeah, it's crazy. Like being at the Canelo fight, the T-Mobile Arena and stuff, just seeing all those big names and stuff, seeing them in person is like, dang, like I'm here, and then going from that to then Madison Square Garden, it's like just being in that presence of all that greatness, it's world champions, current world champions and stuff that I'm sharing the ring with. So obviously it didn't go our way, but just being in there's I think it was a great experience and just helping me better myself.
Yeah, so you speak about that. Like you said, like it didn't go your way, but you mentioned something that was far greater than that, and that's the experience, Yeah. Like right now, you've gone from Madison Square Garden, T-Mobile Center, which is kind of like becoming the new mecca of boxing after the MGM Grand.
Yeah.
And then like you get to come home and perform for us again, and now you're in Jamestown headlining for people in the Central Valley in Northern California that love you. Like, what keeps you motivated? Because a lot of people, they'll get to a point in the sport where they're like way up here, and some things that don't work out. Like, what do you have inside of you, and what could you tell like these younger fighters? Like, what do you need to do to keep going in this sport of boxing?
Oh man, it's tough. But yeah, like throughout my year layoff, coach was constantly texting me, get in the gym. We're getting calls, and nothing really motivated me to get back in the gym. But then we got the call from Toscano, and just being that Toscano was the one that I debuted with, and we're real cool with them. I'm not signed with them anymore, but we still have that. I still feel like a connection with them, so that's kind of like I'm like hometown 209, like let's do it, But so yeah, it's just got to stay in the gym. That's the main thing for the young fighters out there. Just stay in the gym, stay busy, stay competing, stay active. That's the key, just staying active.
Yeah, I remember that. Like you said, you're not signed with Toscano no more, but you guys have a great relationship, and that's something you guys build. But it's interesting because all of you guys that have come through this Toscano promotion, all of you guys have went on to like the next level. Everybody. And now it's interesting because you've gone to go fight under different like promotional companies, but now you're fighting someone that they have signed where like you used to be their guy, and now they're putting you up against their new guy. How does that make you feel?
I mean, it's whatever, It's a sport, It's there's no hate, no love lost. You know what I mean? They have it's their company. It's a business at the end of the day. But yeah, it's a fight in my hometown. I couldn't pass up the opportunity.
Right. So this guy's coming from Mexico. We know that. I took a look at BoxRec. So he's been a little busier than you have this year, but you've also fought like the better competition. So like in those circumstances, like how do things pan out inside the ring?
Yeah, it'll be interesting, right? Yeah, like you said, I've had a year layoff, but let's say coming off against the better opposition, maybe, but he's been more busy. But I mean, I've had a great training camp. I feel great. I'm coming ready. It's going to be an exciting fight. And we'll just see how it plays out. Styles make fights. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, and then when I walked in, I was like, no bullshit. I was like, you look the sharpest, and you had so much bounce in you today. Did that layoff help your body?
Oh, definitely. Just coming in, not being so tight every single day. Like a year layoff, I got so much rest during that time that my body was able to recover from all the years of hard work and training. So I've felt great coming in each and every day. We've been training pretty much 6 days a week.
Yeah.
And I haven't felt tight. I feel great. And then now we're at the end of training camp where usually my body's so tired, so sore, but I feel good. I feel sharp.
Okay, where are you guys at with the game plan already? Are you guys still watching? Are you working on plan A, B, and C? Or are you guys pretty much locked in?
Yeah, locked in. It's all of it. We locked in, plan A, B, and C, and all of it. You got to think about everything. You
Yeah.
can't just be stuck on one game plan and stuff. But yeah, I mean, coach. He's the one that usually watches the video, lets me know what to do. I don't really watch much video until we get a little bit closer, but yeah, we're locked in.
Yeah, I seen this guy one time. He fought another Stockton native Lodi guy, our guy King Gio. You know, and they had a tough fight, close fight. I think you were actually on that same card as well, right?
Nah, I was.
Was that a Modesto card? No, you headlined.
I think that was when I was off.
That's when you're off. Yeah, so I've seen this guy in the ring before, and I know what you can do. So for me, just sitting back, I can tell the contrasting styles. I know what to look for, you know, and things like that. And then just like, you know, there's no damn way that I'm going to give away what I seen in here. But what I seen in here, I'm like, you know, you can predict anything, but it is boxing. It is boxing. For the fans, they don't know, he's going to have probably his new #1 fan coming to your first boxing match. So let him know, man, who's coming to your fight for the first time.
My son, Lael, he's 9 months now. And man, it's been a ride with that little boy. But, you know, it's the biggest blessing in my life, and just having my wife support me throughout this training camp. It's been real tough on both of us, so you know, shout out my wife. But yeah, we're just so happy and blessed right now.
That's good, man. So I'm sure bringing in that light into the family has changed everything. You always bring a crowd. I'm sure everybody's going to be in Jamestown. I love when you walk out into the arena because, like, especially in our area, like everybody just fucking loses it. That's what it is. Like, man, so now that you've been under, like, just mega fucking lights, like I'm talking Madison Square Garden, like being in Las Vegas at the T-Mobile Arena, just surrounded by people, like, like what does it feel like now, like as a boxer? Like now that you reached that level, like how do you feel? Is everything the same because you're back here in Stockton, back at the same gym that you grew up in? Does it feel the same?
Yeah, I mean, it's all the same, you know, being out there. I mean, like you said, it gets crazy out here for the shows and stuff. It gets real loud out there. So when we go to T-Mobile Arena, Madison Square, it's no different than the atmosphere out here, you know. So, but I mean, just more comfortable being here, training in my own gym, and then fighting in Jamestown right here, just an hour away. So just more comfortable.
You look good right now. You look in shape. You look sharp. We're less than a week out. How are you feeling right now? Body, just sleep, mental, where you at?
Yeah, I feel good. Like I said, I feel sharp. I'm not sure how many weeks we've been training, but just feeling good. Feel ready to go.
Yeah, now when I walked in, you're doing the normal. You're beating the shit out of Steve like usual, you know, but he's been taking it from you for years, man. You know, you guys have like this dynamic where you guys are comfortable. Like at this point right now, when he's sitting in your corner and he's giving you instructions, is it stuff you're expecting to hear, or is he still teaching you when he's in the corner? Where are you at?
Yeah, I think we kind of, like just being together for so long, we kind of see the same thing. What he's thinking, I'm thinking, and we're kind of seeing the same thing. But yeah, you know, just being that he's outside, as soon as we get into the corner, if he's seeing something that I'm not seeing, then as soon as he says it, I'm like, oh, okay, you're right. You know, like our minds can just click and we can be on the same page pretty fast.
Okay, yeah. This card is also stacked with a lot of Stockton fighters. I was in Team Nasty, Coach Solis's gym, seeing a lot of good work. Have you been getting some good sparring and good training in this time?
Yeah, working with Team Nasty. Man, I can't remember everybody. Nick Savage was going to be on the card. Zach.
Yes.
Caesar Overa. Working with all these local guys that have fights coming up, and you know they're, you know, we're fighting on the same card. We all have fights near the same date, so we're all pushing. We're all really in like that grind mode. So we're all just pushing each other, and that's what you need. You know, somebody else that's gonna keep that level with you and push you to your limit too.
Yeah, no, I see that. Like iron sharpens iron. We know that. I know you're a man of faith. At the opposition, you're there, you're under the bright lights, you're back, you're the main event. Now, how anxious are you to get in the ring?
Oh man, I'm excited. Like that year layoff, seeing all the local fights, all the local guys supporting all my boys out here and stuff. It's like, man, I want to be in there, you know. But so now that we're finally back in it, I'm like, man, like I missed it, you know. And I'm just real excited to get back in.
Yeah, and it's good. I'm glad you're healthy. I'm glad you rested your body, and then more than less than anything, that you had the opportunity to spend that time with your child and have that bonding phase. That's good, because I remember when you were young. I think back when you guys were getting started in TJ in Tijuana, you were fighting like 3 to 5 times a year.
Yeah. When we were out in TJ, I fought maybe 3 or 4 times within like 3 or 4 months. So it
Yeah,
was
that's
like,
what I'm saying. You
and then we
stayed
came
busy.
back and fought like 2 more times that year. So yeah, it was like I said, we just going from camp to camp and finally getting a little layoff, getting a little rest is I needed it, and so just excited and pumped to be back in here.
Is them hands still heavy?
I hope so.
What a hey. You guys, hey, this is one of my favorites. I've been knowing him since he was like a young guy when they used to host their own little amateur fights and stuff. Yeah, so it's been a long time. But, Manuel, thank you. I'm looking forward to it, man. When I call your fights, I get super excited. One thing about you guys is like, because I love all you guys, and I'm like your fan too, it's like I don't be biased. You guys hear me when I commentate. I talk like slight shit, but I keep it cool.
Right.
But man, I'm excited. I'm super happy you're back. Everybody's talking about it. Like right now, everybody that knows this fight's coming up, it's like, they're like, we want to see what Manny's doing. Yeah. So, you got that. Everybody else is going to set the stage for you to come in and close the show, and we're looking forward to it. So, you guys, next Saturday, the 21st, March, Jamestown, Chicken Hill Ranch Casino. The venue looks super good. I know you have it. And you know what? This is your first time in that venue.
Yeah.
Okay. Show out. We're ready for it. My man, anything you want to tell all the fans out there?
Just come out, tune in, just show support to not only me, but all my guys on the card. And it'll be a great show.
All right. Thank you, guys. And once again, you guys can go to Toscano. I think right now we're at limited tickets, but you guys can still get there and get in the house. The facilities, the faculties at the casino is phenomenal. And this is coming from Toscano Boxing, the Black Corner, and the Finals Verse. Manny, thank you, my man.
Appreciate you, Shelly.
For sure. Good shit.